Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I am going to start with today's show. So BBC Sports going to do an exclusive story. In fact, Alan Shearer was actually the writer of this column, so I think he's one of the columnists. So Babakon they explain, say Arsenal don't actually show why they are a force to be reckoned with in the Premier League. So when you look at the entirety of the reports put out by BBC, the reports they very, very long. So I'm not going to touch on all the aspects, but on some of the major areas, they say mentally, physically, and tactically, Arsenal show why they are a force. Arsenal no be on day again. They no be small picking where if you want do as pushover. If not before, if you want enter Arsenal, if you use physicality on them, remember that when you cast to them, they use physicality. All those era of Stoke, you remember Stoke? Let me say if they catch Arsenal like this, now that physicality they use for also the long ball, the era of Bolton Wanderers, all those kind of stubborn teams, if they meet us, they're going to go long, use physical. Now, nobody they play Arsenal when they think say physicality na tactic. We go for use enter Arsenal. So Alan Shearer can explain say number one, say Arsenal defending now on another level. Like the way they defend, they deprive you of spaces, they deprive you of like things where you go need to do other people to like he had to use tiki-taka enter Arsenal, break Arsenal down, score. He had that, he had to use square play, say he want to cross and not they beat Arsenal. He had like that's why they are arguably the best defensive side in the EPL now, presently. No back four, they better than Arsenal back four. In fact, I would argue no center back pairing, they better than Arsenal center back pairing globally now. Don't be say in a cap or say maybe because I like Arsenal or maybe I'm an Arsenal fan. Mention those pairing where you go compare to Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. Unless you want to go back in history, maybe they pair all those kind of Jabstam, Alexander Nesta, you get, or maybe they pair Rio Ferdinand Vidic, or maybe John Terry, Ricardo Carvalho, all those kind of people of the old, or maybe Tony Adams, them. Hey, when you make all those comparisons, I go say no, but for this our era where we did now, Baba, no two center back pairing. If you use compared two of them, then that's why people like Jamie Carragher they talk say these two will go down as one of the best, but make them still try win something. That's what Jamie Carragher they talk. And further down the BBC reports. So Alan Shearer can talk say Arsenal say as they like this now they don't master the art of corner, like the perfect corner. It was hardly surprising that it was a set piece that gave Arsenal the lead against Manchester City. Now, when they talk about corner gets two types. The attacking sense of it and the defending sense of it. We are good in the attacking sense and we are good in the defending sense. How many corners Arsenal don't concede? How many of them resulted to a goal? So corners, nothing should be say, not just corners, even set pieces. Nothing should be say, if you talk say your tactic, now make it a launch long ball, enter inside Arsenal box 18. The defenders they derive joy in the act of defending. So they will tell you, bring it on. No be down why you go take enter house. Yeah, so that's why if you play corner, I know they really fear. I know they like overconfidence in my body. Say, if Magalhaes don't know that, Saliba go know that. If Saliba don't know that, I go catch her. One of these three things now go shall happen. And at the end of the day, that's what it go be. So are they highly confident? And I'm happy. All thanks to Nicolas Jova because he's an important cog in this machine. We make all these things happen like this. So I just very, very happy. Look at the match we play against Manchester City. Do you know that before Gabriel Magalhaes actually scored that in first corner goal, if it's not one, wait that one, the blessing I can walk and mark him. In fact, when I watch Man City, like she don't know the think. Everybody knows Gabriel Magalhaes is the biggest threat in world football when it comes to corner. Everybody know. You can't ask Walker to go mark him. How Walker will not mark him? The second one, they ask Jeremy Doku, like, how? If two of them leap and then jump, how we want to do them? So they're supposed to ask people like Manuel Akanji, people like Ruben Diaz, but because those ones say they don't get that needed physicality to hold, Gabriel Magalhaes is a beast. So that is why in leveraging up. How I wish that first one we nod, he come down small and he enter. It would have been perfect and marvelous. But at the end of the day, I like the fact that BBC is showering us with enough encomiums and giving us our flowers. So today also, incidentally, na the birthday of Teresa Ezege, one of our community members. So we wish you happy birthday, wish you all the best since life has to offer. Success and prosperity, so portion in Jesus' name and inshallah. Amen. So away from that, so now we're going to say Arsenal don't also prove say they are the best defensive team in the world with or without their dark arts. Now, when you talk about this dark arts, now because the likes of Bernardo Silva, the likes of John Stones, like many of their players come as when they cry foul, say Arsenal are master of the dark arts, say that they waste time, you get, say they no one come as I can't play. In fact, Bernardo Silva at some point when I watch him post-match press conference, the guy say, when we play against Liverpool come outside to come and play. You get, Liverpool made it like they come outside to come play, but Arsenal don't come outside. They defend this and that because Liverpool they come outside come play. That is why when you check the last 14 times when Liverpool don't visit the Etihad, Liverpool won 1. Liverpool won 1, they lost 8, and they drew 5. Look at the last times where Arsenal they visit here. If you check the last 10 times we will visit the Etihad, you will cry as an Arsenal fan. The last 5 times we lose 4 and we draw 1. That one we draw now because we no come outside as they expect. They were expecting us to come fully out. Hey. Okay, even when the game can't go on, we can't grow into the game. Their midfield enforcer don't come out. The original number 10, their C and no day. We felt this was the perfect opportunity. It's okay. Let us come out. Let us come out and see what will happen. Referee can scatter the game. So if to say the referee don't scatter the game, what would have happened in the second half? They don't leave that one to our own vivid imagination. Now we'll go to visualize. Say if to say that one don't enter the realm of speculation. If to say the second half, referee no spoil everything according to that red card, who know what if happen? Maybe Manchester City for chop 4-1. Maybe Man City for equalize. Who knows? But we don't have the opportunity. So now we can all just speculate. But it is what it is. I like the fact that they are crying. In fact, speak I even come on listen. Because of their cries, people like P.S. Morgan can't go for Talksport and say it is ironic that a team that are the master of dark arts, we get 115 breaches from some kind nonsensical things where they do to give them edge. Come aside now when they cry, they call Arsenal dark arts. Just like the pots calling kettle black. In fact, we are not even the pots in this analogy say because what if the dark arts what we do? So it was funny to me that P.S. Morgan used that kind of analogy for people who say they don't commit enough crime. In case they cause, in fact, they debate whether they will even relegate to now. And now they complain about Arsenal. The question is, why is Man City crying? Because we did not make it easy for them to beat us. That's why they're crying. You get something where the likes of Michael Owen, all those Michael Richardson, about this one, they say, no man, even Roy Keane was saying, they say, no man, when a team collects a red card and they come the one man down, say they still do counter attack, they still come aside, share, get, still impressed. But for Arsenal, as they collect the red card, they were happy to sit back and play the entirety of the 45 minutes. We can later end up to be 56 minutes and play it out and settle for that win where they get 2-1. But unfortunately, it didn't really work. How do you expect us, one man down at the Etihad, a formidable ground, make we come outside, they follow them, they play counter attack? You know how many goals we will chop? So I don't really understand that their line of thought. But at the end of the day, it almost worked for us. But you know, work finally. So, but that one don't pass. Now, Arsenal going to struggle with injuries because according to the footage you don't see, David Raya was actually limping after the match. Not just Raya, both Simbao, both Calafiori, like many of our players, they just because they overwork themselves. So thank God, say the next match I believe that we're playing is against Bolton Wanderers, which is in the cup. So a lot of all these our A-list players are going to be resting because as you can see on the screen, I think this report was put out by the Metro. They said David Raya was seen limping with some still strapping on his leg after Arsenal dramatic draw versus Manchester City on Sunday afternoon. Again, so these are some of the consequences of all the defending, like numerous defending. Like the same as they get over 30-something shots at the end of the day. But how many then score? You get so, but it is what it is. We just live to fight another day. At least we no lose. Now, you're right. When they play devil's advocate, this devil's advocate, I be one plan yesterday was say, no, this is not the right time. Because I just boju, you get. So, but you're right, no Greek boju. You're right, can they play? Now, you're right was talking about the Arsenal's first goal. So, normal, that first goal. they're not supposed to allow him to stand. You get, and make I explain to you what in your rights to talk. So in your rights was revealing one brilliant moment Arsenal exploited Manchester City in the dramatic draw will be play. Now, this report was put out by now Arsenal, but now what's in your rights talk? I even watched the video for your own post-match press call for the punditry duty when they do. So in fact, before I talk about what's in your right talk, make I give you the context. Now, for that second half, you know there was a foul. So the referee Michael Oliver can't call the two captains, Bukayo Saka and Walker. He called Walker. Walker there for your position. No, he can't call and come near him. Explain. As he explain, finish. As Walker, they say making Walker go back. Arsenal do a quick free kick. The player, back. Before you know, Martinelli don't hold ball. Before Walker go travel, Martinelli don't pass to Calafiori. Baba Bomba me enter. That was why you see say Pep Guardiola said vex, nearly use leg, break chair. All the Manchester City fans, all of them go meet the referee say, Shebi now you call me. I did my own position. You call me. I call me to more they talk. You can't let them do a fast throw. VAR check and say, see the VAR analysis. VAR can't analyze and say, Walker had enough time after he don't finish with the referee, when he don't turn back, that he had enough time to run, to sprint, to go and reset his defense. But based on saying in no sprints, it is not their own fault. Now he choose not to sprint to go. For that reason, okay, the goal is allowed to stand. Now, in right when they talk, say, if to say na Arsenal then do this thing, say himself no go like her. That is where that devil's advocate comes in. You get. So when they let you see and for the front of you say Man City fans, so they aggrieved because that goal no be better goal. So if they say now we self then score, imagine them call Odegaard, call they explain something to Odegaard, and before Odegaard go reset your own position, they don't run go score. So you said you go happy. So all Arsenal fans go they aggrieved. That was what me. The thoughts came to my head yesterday, but I felt no that a lot of things don't happen, and I don't want like stoke. Sometimes you need to know when to say some things and when not to say some things. Even though legally you might be right in your analysis, I just let the I not just involve. But I just surprised say Ian Wright carry the matter come out. So now, what did Ian Wright say? Ian Wright now said, Wright, when analyzing the game on Premier League Productions, expressed sympathy for City, acknowledging the controversial nature of Arsenal equalizer. I wouldn't want that goal scored against me, Wright said. It seems logical that if you call the captain in, you should give him the opportunity to get back into position before you restart. That should have happened. That was what Ian Wright said. So I don't know what your opinion is, what Ian Wright said. What is your thoughts? Oh, Evalia, based on Arsenal fan, you ever say nothing I go. I understand that one. So I just say we can let you know how the thing they go. Now on to other stories. Now Ricardo Calafiori don't come as second they break the Arsenal dressing room silence on controversial Leandro Trossard red card. So Baba don't come as second they explain how all this, like the way them feel for inside the dressing room. Say what in the red card they then give Trossard. Say it don't really make enough sense. Now Baba when they talk say I don't want to say too much, but the referees have to do their job to keep the game good to watch. But with this kind of actions, they don't put themselves too much. I think Leo didn't even hear the whistle. Come on, you have to do your job, not more. The sending off of Trossard had a significant impact on the game at the Etihad Stadium, with Arsenal forced into a stoic defensive display in the second half. Now, there's more evidence on what happened for that match, you get. But I will still talk about that one later. There's evidence now, we don't come aside. Like, there's a new footage out there now that explains that Trossard should not have been taken out, should not have been given red card. The evidence just come aside. All these things that they come aside after the facts. The referee on the field of play, get that power of hindsight, and the VAR failed him. At least the VAR for even explain some things. Although we know say VAR no they involved for yellow card offenses, which is sad, which is something I think by next season the FA should address. VAR should be involved in a yellow card that leads to a red card, not just every yellow card. But any yellow card that leads, which is second yellow, that leads to a red, should be scrutinized by the FA. But away from that, so Louis Miles Kelly can't collect in your first yellow card. You know what he make this thing funny? Louis Miles Kelly don't set one record. They be say, you will be saying you never even get your debut for Arsenal, but you don't collect booking. You collect booking before you get your debut. Maybe people gonna laugh. Now, some people will the one that say, Mr. CHUKS, what did Louis Miles Kelly even do? Because some people don't really understand what he did. All they saw was they gave him a card. Now, the argument is that Louis Miles Kelly, they tell David Raya say may Raya go down. Even though Raya was not injured, Raya can't go down, cause the stretching leg. We can give Arsenal an opportunity. We make Arteta can call the boys, gonna give them quick instruction. Okay, now they do well, now they do well. Now 20 minutes remain. Oh, man, I continue the level. You get Arteta, like even Man City itself took advantage of that little this thing. Conquer their own players. Pep, I see Pep, they do shakala. Arteta said they do shabara. Almost I say today, not today. But at the end of the day, they call the talk say, okay, so what my Skelly do? You know, makes sense. You get saying a cheat. That's why the referee can't give him. Because like say the referee here when shout him to David Raya. So that's just that about Lewis my Skelly. Now on the new footage that emerged, you get Sports Bible carry him, the Mirror carry him. So many media houses already carry this particular story. Now they're going to explain why Trossard shouldn't have been sent off. You get that's actually the story. Now, well, obviously, I cannot play the video because of copyright infringement, but this is the perfect angle. You get before, see the angle where we see. I think it was this angle. We see this angle, and this angle does not really tell the full story. So this new angle, you get, come and say, now they say, if you see Trossard now from this picture, Trossard was in the motion of kicking the ball already. Immediately as the referee won blow. So the thing now something happened the same time. So the argument of Trossard kick the ball away after the referee blow does not fly. That is number one. So the argument again that Trossard tried to delay a restart cannot work because Manchester City player was on the floor holding his back. So even if the referee blow for a foul, they could still attend to that player waiting on the floor, and the ball will be recalled back for them to actually do their own free kick. You get so it's not going to be a quick free kick because a player was down on the floor that needed medical attention. You don't see the logic now. So with this now being said, the argument of we dismiss Trossard because of he delayed the restart, it does not work. It is null and void. But the thing is, this is after the fact. Now we have the power of hindsight to actually see this in 4K, you get. But the referee did not have this. So the people supposed to assist him in telling him that, see what's happening, see what's happening. But that's why sometimes all these VR people, their interpretations are not really objective. Sometimes they are subjective, you get. So at the end of the day, we are not arguing semantics, we are not arguing interpretation. So, and that is why I say next season, the FA should make it mandatory that yellow card offenses, second yellow card offenses that lead to red card should be scrutinized, because according to the present law, the VAR not involved for anything yellow card unless not straight red or maybe not violent conduct or something. But say yellow card, even if the referee do ojoro like something bad, their hands are tied. They can't involve. We know how bad it did. So I just believe say by next season, the FA will do as I talk. Now, Piers Morgan, I seen they watch the match. After the match, he say, say Arsenal were the moral winners. Magnificent performance against 12 Man City because Michael Oliver, one of Manchester City players, say Michael Oliver was the man of the match. In fact, further evidence can come out about Michael Oliver. Number one, Michael Oliver was the same referee that failed to give Kovacic a red card. I think it was last season. And his excuse was, he no one spoil the game. That now I guess Arsenal be that match. That's number one. Michael Oliver is the same referee that gave Martinelli 2 yellow cards in quick succession against Wolves in one line of play. That's number two. Michael Oliver is the same referee that refused to give Dominic Szoboszlai of Liverpool a second yellow card for delaying a restart. He's the same manager, he's the same coach. When people talk say, where's the consistency supposed to do him? His argument was, say Dominic Szoboszlai was not delaying a restart. The same manager, the same coach. Which they do say the same referee. Get so this our own. That is why the narrative or the conspiracy theorists, when they talk, say when it comes to Arsenal, everybody they para, they like to do us. But when it comes to other team, they go escape. Other team will commit something, fly fence go. We've won 5 fence, but we will shoot us for trouser. You get, but it is what it is. So we'll just see how we navigate all these things. I don't just know what they do, because if you like talk from that to tomorrow, so many players no delay restart, they go still delay. So it is what it is. There's nothing we can actually do. So we'll just leave everything and live to fight another day. So now we're going to get other reports, get about Premier League title prediction. I think this was from Carragher. So Baba can explain, say, see, I think it will be similar to last season. He said, today, people they say, yes, I choose Liverpool day ahead of Arsenal. I said, Baba, make us leave all these people. Don't be them be people who they look at. Now, Man City. I don't know what thing they call Liverpool for. Who be Liverpool? Liverpool will still lose like mad. So when I leave Liverpool for one corner, Jamie Carragher they talk say, see, normal. Now still Man City and Arsenal. Now it will still be similar to last season. Say Liverpool just they slightly behind Arsenal and Man City. You get say Liverpool now by next season. Now they see them say okay, they feel involved for all these title race, but for now, everybody back there gets in. I just Arsenal and this Man City. Now Gary Lineker for your own like punditry duty. You can explain, say, you get some things will happen for Arsenal match. You get. And on the thing itself, the statistics he shot me now. Opta brought out that statistics of 2 Arsenal players. So they say all the passes where they make for that match, they no complete anyone. And that Julian Timber and Kai Havertz. For the entire 90 minutes, Julian Timber made 6 passes. 6. He no complete any one of those 6 passes. Kai Havertz in the entire 90 minutes, now only 5 passes in do, like in leg, 5 passes. Oh my God, I see this. Only 5 passes. He did not complete any one. Now, why is this statistics significant? It goes to show how the Etihad is, the mentality, the psychological warfare that goes on at the Etihad. Before this match, I was telling people about the Etihad, but most people don't understand the way I sit down and do my analysis and see things. Do you think Timber wanted to do just 5 passes and make it no complete them? The way they pressurize you, the way they try to stifle you and make you not play out from the back, you will be mad, you go shock. And the red card also no help matters. That is why I was shocked. Say Timber no complete 1 pass, even if not to pass to a fellow defender, he no complete 1. Havertz no complete 1. It goes to show you waiting there for that stadium. That is why people have gone there. Even people who pass us, you Madrid will be Champions League winner, they go there, they bow, say, for year we go defend with our lives to escape. You know, easy to go that place. If you go there, go play all out, they go knock you 9. I said tomorrow, no day. I will even tell you what Arteta talk about going there and playing all out, like people expect to say, with 1 man down, Moko come and play counter attack. That news still they come. I will tell you what Arteta talk about that one. Say you go collect more than 1 goal, you go collect 2, collect 3, it go shock you. It is say we like our record at the Etihad. The last time we won there was 2015. The last time we won at the Etihad was 2015. Go and check our last 10 games there. Then you will understand what I was saying before this game. Miraculously, we ended up beating them 2-1. I was like, this is the perfect opportunity. Michael Oliver now scattered it. He wanted to play the he pay me, but it is what it is. No going to cry for you, but it is what it is. Now, on the things where Arteta talk after the match for the post-match press conference, they come ask Arteta, say, okay, what are your thoughts on the game? You get so Arteta can say we had a difficult start in the first 10 to 15 minutes. We were struggling to control certain spaces, and we didn't have enough ability to get out of the first 25-30 meters of the pitch, which meant that we never controlled the game. After that, we started to understand what we had to do. Okay, we are much more efficient. Obviously, we were thrown into a context that made it almost impossible for 56 minutes. But anyway, we adapted to that context, which is what Michael Oliver did with the red card, in the best possible way. And the way the team competed was just unbelievable. I'm so proud of the team. You can't be thrown into a more difficult situation against that kind of opponent, and the way we handled that, I am so proud. Baba, myself, I am so proud. Now, on the atmosphere in the changing room, you can say the boys are really gutted. They're not happy because they put their hearts and souls into every single action, and to be punished in the last minute, they were gutted. They have made another big step today as a team and individually. I love what Arteta said there, because people even talk say they scored the goal after the 7 minutes you didn't give. Really saying a conspiracy theory, why the referee go wait till 98 minutes, 99, all those kinds of things. Well, now on Julian Timber and Calafiori, obviously they get cramps, like they pain them. Arteta can explain, say yes, they haven't really played 90 minutes in this kind of context for sure, but they are so willing to help the team, and we will find solutions. Now they can ask Arteta, say, on whether If you say 11-11, like, okay, they cry, say one man down. Okay, you they win 2-1. If you say 11-11, you for win. That's what they ask Arteta. Arteta come explain, say, see, I don't know, because we didn't have the opportunity to test this logic, like this thing, whether it will work. So I don't really know. But we will try for sure. But what I can tell you is that 99 times out of 100, if you play 56 minutes against this side with 10 men, you are going to lose. And you are going to lose by a lot of goals. We are proud. For those where they say, one man down, one man no complete counter attack. Because when you watch one man down, we sat deep. We were playing 5-4. Sometimes we were playing 6-3. Sometimes we were playing 7-2 based on formation. You get? So some they say, you for come outside now, at least do some counter attack. Maybe you for score 3-1. Baba, that come outside go to the way you go to chopper, man, you no go believe him. So I just like as Arteta, I just say, okay, for here we're gonna tell the boys, say, it don't happen, no. We guys defend with our lives, we guys put our body on the line, and let's just see what happens. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the day is that BBC Sport is saying Arsenal, with what they did at the Etihad, they've shown why they are a force to be reckoned with, and nobody will deny that Arsenal are one of the best in the world. So I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So it's like come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Not get out. All right, guys. Bye bye.